Crystal is the person that would listen to your problems at 3 and 4 in the morning. Crystal is the person who helped you rewrite your GoFundMe for your police brutality case. Crystal is the person that you've been talking to. Hey, Samore Love bugs. You have now tuned into my Catfish recap. Guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet done so. Also, be sure to share this video on Facebook or Google Plus or Twitter, wherever you like to share videos, and give it that good old thumbs up. And also check out my other channel when you get a chance. It's Samore Love TV, and that's where I have my love and hip hop, as well as all my other different types of videos are over there as well. So be sure to check it out when you get a chance. So now let's get into this recap. So this is about a man by the name of Ryan, what was his name? Ryan Anthony, aka Prophet, aka rapper from the infamous group Nappy Roots. So he's kind of new to the internet, and meaning that he's not really like savvy with it like that, but he was told that because he does music and he's an artist, that it's a good idea to engage your fans, get out there, get on the internet and do what you gotta do and make your presence known. You know, the internet is where it's at nowadays. So of course, when he finally is meeting up with Nev and Max, where else would he be? None other than a studio. Yeah, and he's working on some new music, and it actually, that little clip that they showed, it sounded pretty good. I was like, okay, he about to make a comeback and do his thing. So yeah, and Nev did a little rap too. That was kind of cute, wasn't it? So now we move on to, he talks about the person that he feels like it might be a catfish, but he's not really sure. He wants to get more information. He said the person's name is Trinity, and she's gorgeous. She has these nice little hazily grayish looking eyes. They're very pretty, and she has like this nice blondish, dirty blonde hair. She looks like she's exotic. She might be like black and white, you know, like a mixture. She seems like she's more than one type of nationality. So he says that he's been telling her everything, like she knows a lot of things about him, like when he had this police brutality case going on in Kentucky where nobody wanted to mess with him anymore, and everybody like kind of dogged him out. They didn't want to work with him. She was there. She was kind of like, you know, that ride-or-die chick, like listening to his problems, giving him advice and things like that. His mother and father, they've been in a relationship for about 45 years, and that's the type of thing that he wants to have. He does want to have a family. He wants to settle down, and he's hoping that possibly she could be the one. So it does end up looking like Trinity is not who she says she is. Once Nev and Max start their investigation, they come up with a girl named Jessica for the pictures. That's the name that pops up. And then they hit up Jessica, and Jessica, well, when they look her up, she's actually like this big time model on Instagram, and she also was Chris Brown's ex-girlfriend that I guess nobody ever knew about, because I guess she's the only one that knew about it, because she made sure that was one of her accolades. That was something she had to put in her bio, because that's something big. Everybody have to know that she was his ex, even though nobody really knows about her. Anyways, so yeah, she's kind of like Instagram famous and all that. So they're like, it looks like somebody's been stealing her photos. Then when they look up the phone number that he has, because he doesn't know about Skype yet. He's not a Skype guy. The only thing he does is call people on the phone. He's old school. And I mean, to be honest, I kind of don't like Skype for the fact that I don't like really looking at people unless I really have to. You know, when you're on the phone, you could be picking your nose. You could be doing all kind of stuff. You could be watching a basketball game. When you're on Skype, you got to really look at them. It's like having a real conversation. So I definitely rather the phone. I'd rather texting, but we kind of got to get back into phone calls, because this whole texting thing has gotten way out of hand. You know, people that are supposed to be doing law enforcement and other stuff, instead of fighting crime, they're texting away. You know, I've seen craziness. But back to the topic at hand. So yeah, he gives a phone number, they look it up, and the phone number actually goes with somebody whose name is Crystal. and they find out Crystal's first and last name, and that she does live in I forget the state that they was in, but she lives in that state. So they look up all the people, and it's tons of people with that name, so it's hard to kind of pinpoint it. So when they tell Prophet what they learned, he looks like he was like just totally like bummed out. He was sad, and you know, they even put on a little cue music, the sad music, and he just had like that puppy dog face. It almost made me want to shed a tear because I felt so bad for the guy. You know, he's new to the internet, and it's easy to prey on people like that. I think older people and people that are new to the internet, it's the easiest for them to fall into these types of traps. Well, you would think so, but look at the people who be still getting into these traps. It'd be the young people that are knowledgeable of the internet. They still get into these catfish. Never mind the older people and the people that are new to the internet. So yeah, now they speak to her, and she seems like she was a little reluctant at first to like give her name, even though Max and Nev was on it. They already knew her name, but she finally tells them her name is Crystal. So they're like, bing, 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 we did it again, we got it. And then they asked her if they can meet up with her and kind of get this whole thing squashed and settled, and she agrees to do it. She says that she's gonna meet up with them in a park. So when they go to the park, they're sitting down, just waiting, then she starts walking up. And I know he was like, oh my god, no, that's not her. You know, I know that he was like pissed. He had like so many emotions at that very moment when he saw her walking up, because she looked nothing at all like the picture. It was somebody completely different. So he's just like, and he even told her like, yo, I think this is the most embarrassed I've ever been in my whole entire life. He was like absolutely speechless at one point, because he's just like, I can't believe it. Like, I told you so much about me, and you know so much about my whole life. And she's like, yeah, well, everything that you've told me, it's me, Crystal, who knows about it. You know, I'm the one that's here for you, man. I'm the one that's been listening to all your problems, not Jessica. No, not Trinity, not none of those people. It's me, Crystal. Yes, I'm the person. All of that is real from my heart. So, I mean, it ends off pretty decent. You know, first he was just pissed off. He was just like, yo, this is effed up. He went to the car, slammed the door. But like the next day, they had more of a much better conversation. And just to conclude everything, he just kind of said that, you know, she said, you can call me anytime you want to call me. You know, I'm here for you. I'm still the same person. And he's just like, yeah, that's probably not going to happen anymore. I'm not going to be calling you like that. But, you know, no hard feelings. I understand. I got it. We good. So it does seem like they have kept in contact. She's still helping him out here and there. I mean, he might as well hire her, right? make her the assistant or something, since she knows so much. Why not? You know? Have her, give her some money and just keep her as your consultant or something like that. Because she seems like she's pretty smart, since she's been helping him do all these things on the sidelines for free. I mean, might as well put her on the team. So yeah, that was just, it wasn't like a crazy episode, but it shows you how even anybody can get catfished, even somebody who's pretty well known. And you would think that something like this wouldn't happen to them, but it still can, because everyone's human beings. Alright guys, so that was my recap of Catfish. Let me know what you thought about this episode down below. And I look forward to chatting with you guys on the next one. Be sure to stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. Laters.